Greetings, welcome, what's up, and all that good stuff. Welcome to Soul Lift TV, ladies and gentlemen. I am Amun Lamar. I'm driving, so I will focus on the road, but I will give you my dialogue. There's a lot that's been on my mind lately, and let me roll up this window because I really want y'all to hear. There's a lot that's been on my mind lately, and I haven't really been able to explain it in depth, even within myself, because I've been digging to try to find an answer to why relationships go south. And when I say go south, I mean, why do they go bad? I know that there are many characteristics for many different people, but what is the one, or if we can get to one reason as to why relationships go south or go bad? And I've been doing a lot of just kind of soul searching, asking myself, why did my last relationship go bad? Why did any of the relationships that I had before go bad? How will my next relationship not go bad? And I found myself now stumbling over a very, very small jewel. It's like sometimes we get in the habit of, collecting all of the big pieces that we miss the small pieces. So what I came up with after, just headaches and just long periods of just being inside of my head, because sometimes I can be very cerebral. I came up with the understanding that from my vantage point, and I'm almost for sure that many of you will be able to kind of connect to this. I believe that the reason why relationships between people, whether it's man and woman, boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, friends, husband, wife, whatever the case may be, whatever titles you want to put with this, I believe the reason why relationships don't go well, or they go south, or they get bad, is because we get too comfortable, or we get unbalanced with the compromise versus the compliment. And I really, really want to get into some form of depth when I say compliment. Because I know for some of y'all, it's like, wait a minute, is he saying that, the issue is we're not complimenting each other? And when I say compliment, I don't mean, ooh, baby, you look good, you smell good, I miss you, I love you, kind of. No. I mean the compliment, ooh. And when I thought about this video, this didn't come. But what I'm talking about is the compliment that exists where there is no compromise. There is an unprecedented amount of compliment that happens naturally when the right things happen at the right time. Boom, I'll give you an example. For those meat eaters, burger lovers, ketchup needs nothing other than mustard when they come together. It's such a natural, beyond all the other works that you put on your burger. But ketchup complements mustard so well that there is no compromise between the two. Milk and cereal, even if you're, lactose intolerant or you don't do dairy, there's Rice Dream. There are substitutes even that substitute with such a strong complement that there is no compromise whatsoever. It's almost as if you need milk with your cereal. You have to have milk with your cereal now, So when it comes to these examples and how they play with relationships, with dealing with people, it's almost as if people waver a little bit more into the compromise than they do the compliment. And it brings me to this question. It's kind of hot up in here. It brings me to this question. The people that you surround yourself with on a daily basis. Friends, family, lovers, whatever the case may be, however you associate with them, whatever their titles may be. Just think about the people that you associate with most on an everyday basis. And think about your life right now, not your dreams, your aspirations, not going any further or looking any further back. Right now, do the people in your life cause you to swindle more into a life of compromise? Or are the people in your life shifting you more into a life of complement? And this is a question that I had to ask myself, and a part of my answer, um, I'm sure, will be recognized um, in a shift, that's necessary to be made for my own goals and my own aspirations, and even deeper, my own spiritual purpose. Um, but sincerely ask yourself, are you and in the midst of asking yourself this question, you have to gain balance. So you must ask yourself as well, are you compromising the people that you are around, or are you complimenting them? And again, this is not vocally, this is not with your word. This is not with, your outward auditorial expression. This is just by nature, you know, by doing absolutely nothing, by saying absolutely nothing. Do you compliment or compromise the people that are in your life, the entities that are in your life, even your job? Are you compromising your job, or are you complimenting your job? And on the flip side of that, do the people, the entities, or your job, or the surroundings, does it complement you, or does it compromise you? And I'm sure some are asking, like, where in the hell is this coming from? Literally, I have been in my mind questioning the people that are in my life. And, you know, I got some compromises that um, I have to avoid. I have some compromises that I have to eliminate so that I can make room for those people, for those businesses, for those entities, for those scenarios, for those moments of compliment. I have to create room for that to happen. Um, man. So between me and you, I challenge you to figure out whether or not you are a compliment or a compromise. And if you figure out that, you know what, and when you be real with yourself, you got a lot of compromise in your life. You have a lot of backup plans, or you have a lot of compromise. I challenge you to eliminate your compromise with compliment. Start with yourself. Look into your life, look into your day, and find the areas or the people, and it may be you. You may be the problem. You may be in the midst of a lot of goodness, and you are in a compromising mentality or in a compromising mindset, and you are further compromising everyone else that you are around. And if you are a good person, and you would recognize that and pull yourself back until you can be a compliment to those that you are with. Because I'll say this, I got a lot of people in my life that are compromising, um, that are compromises to me, you know, and I have to eliminate them. And I don't mean by death, but I literally mean by mental transition, physical transition, spiritual transition. I have to eliminate my compromises. So, no love loss for anyone that may be affected by this change that is to come, but it's necessary. You know, I value moments where there is absolutely no compromise. Because in those moments, it's like it's just love, man. You know, it's just love. When you when you can recognize a moment where there's no compromise whatsoever, it's just like a vibration on the inside. You know, I love you guys, and I'm not afraid to say it. I love you. Um, but you know, on another note, I hope that your day, I hope that your day is going according to plan, and if it's not, do yourself a favor, do me a favor, and everybody else around you a favor. Pray for change, implement change, and watch what happens. I'm gonna take that into a little bit of depth. If anything in your life is compromised, I challenge you to pray for complement. Implement yourself in ways that complement yourself, those around you, and your environment. Pray for that change to happen and watch what happens. I hope I got that together. But seriously though, compliment over compromise all day, every day. And I'm not saying that compromise is bad. I'm not saying that, you know, the next time you go out to the movies with your boo-boo, you should put your foot down and say, no, we're going to watch what I want to watch. That's not what this is about. What this is about is identifying the unnatural and uplifting the natural. So, again, as I wrap up, please help me help you. And by all means, I'm open for you to help me too. You know, I may ask a question that you may have the answer to, and I challenge you to chime in, please, please. Um, I know nothing other than that I know nothing. So um, I can tell you what works, and I can tell you um, how I connect to certain elements or certain answers. Sometimes it's from reading, sometimes it's from the wind blowing. But I don't want to. I don't want to get too lost right now. But I will say again, compliment over compromise by all means necessary. I love you guys. My name is Amun Lamar. You are watching Soul Live TV. Thank you for your time and y'all be at peace.